Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. We are in the war for our franchises. Many of franchises fallen because the fan bases are not united. In fact, you have fan base and then you got the stan base. The stan bases are emboldened because they have the giant corporations who now own all our IPs, all our favorite franchises behind them. They support them, they shill for them, they back them up when they make outrageous claims on social media, and they create a narrative that we, the actual fans, are toxic and racist and bigots, and add in whatever adjective or descriptive design you want. It's a rough fight. In this fight against the SJWs, who have infested every single franchise and have poisoned it by fracturing it and creating this discord, this chaos. So it's hard to say how to fight back against this when on many a front we are disjointed. But there's one front, the front that has given us hope, where a fan base has not been fractured, where they have stood strong and said, no, you will not destroy our beloved story. You will not take these characters that we know and love. You will not butcher them. You will not take them apart and put them back together as Frankenstein monsters and force them upon us and say, this is the new rules. These are the real stories. We're doing it better because we know better. We're modernizing it. One fan base has stood strong. I wish the Star Wars fan base had been this strong. I wish the Star Trek fan base had been this strong. The Lord of the Rings fan base, they're the Chads in the room. They're the big, bald, dick-swinging Chads right now who go both barrels all out and say, no, you will not do this to Tolkien's world, Amazon. You are not going to do this. And it was helped that when Amazon began their campaign, their promotional push for Rings of Power, that they attacked the fans out of the gate, and that every promotional stunt since then has been super cringe and really detrimental to their mission to win people over. We had the super fans. We had the everybody can be an elf. We had one devastatingly bad trailer after another. And now, today, or yesterday afternoon, as it were, we get the latest Entertainment Weekly fluff with these interactive live gift covers they posted on Twitter. Now, I'm sure you've seen them by now, but here, stick around. Hear my take. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Here they are in all their cringe glory. Look at this. This is so bad. Oh, I'm going to lift my chin. Oh, you will bow before me. No, because you're Galadriel, not Galadriel. Now, before we go forward, one of these brilliant actresses in this show has the stupidity to say, oh, the casting isn't stunt casting. This was not stunt casting. This isn't tokenization or a lot of things that we're used to in past roles. Every person has been cast because they are the best people for those roles, regardless of ethnicity and race, and I add in gender. And I find that super empowering. She'll go on to whine and complain that when she was a young little girl of Persian descent, that she couldn't connect to anything. She wanted to be an elf, but because no elves are represented with Persianness, she couldn't feel and see herself on the screen. You're a liar and you're full of shit. Liar. Because let's go through this now. Representation, inclusion. This doesn't count because this is a butchering of Galadriel. This isn't Galadriel. This is Mug Galadriel. Let's go, for now we'll call her Mug Galadriel. Let's break away from War Galadriel. So let's just call her Mug Galadriel. She's fake. She's not real. Doesn't even look like an elf. I've said that over and over again. Does not even look elven. All right. Inclusion. Diversity. Out of time. Lore-based actual knowledge. She does not exist right now. Miriel does not exist in this time period. She never meets Galadriel. She doesn't exist at this point in the timeline. No, they've crunched the timeline. They've ruined it. And, let's just make her a woman of color. No, she's the best for the role. She's the best for the role. Yeah, I'll believe that when pigs fly. Oh, here we go. Inclusion, representation, Frodo. Because that's what she is. Inclusion, representation, Frodo. Look at me. Look at me. Ain't I sweet? Because you have to have a hobbit, but we can't call it a hobbit because we don't have the rights to call them hobbits. So we're going to call them Harfoots and say they're predecessors to the hobbits when the actual lore does tell us that the Harfoots are simply hobbits. They're hobbits. Have fun walking in your feet. I like this one here. Here is Soy Boy Elrond. Notice when he turned around there. Let's go right. Let's pull it right back. No, whoop, let's not do that. We got to stick with the big ones. Roll it right back here. Look at his mouth. Look at that open mouth. Ah! Notice how Galadriel, as she turns around, the pursed lips, the stern look, the set jaw of strength. Oh no, I'm opening my mouth when I begin. When I begin, turn around. Look at my mouth. I'm a soy boy. Yeah, you are a soy boy. Here's Mundiversity. This is Mundiversity Elf. No, they were the best for the roles. There were no black elves. There were no black elves in Lord of the Rings. He is in there for virtue signaling. And he has shot his mouth off about it. This guy's no saint. Oh, this is her. This is her in the article there. I didn't feel I could see myself in things using the same old stupid woke terminology. Same old excuses. Oh no, I didn't see myself. I wasn't cast from a diversity or inclusion. Yeah, you were, because you're an original character that doesn't exist in Lord of the Rings. You were created to virtue signal. And the day you realize that, maybe, just maybe, you'll have a working brain cell. Oh, Gil-galad. Okay, Gil-galad. I'm sorry, he's wearing a dress. Some have told me, some of my lore guys in my chat have said, he wore something like that, but the colors are wrong, and this design is terrible. You put a man in a dress. It's not like it's a stately robe. It's a dress. And I can't wait for him to be cucked in this show. My favorite full-figured woman who had spent Comic-Con preaching about how she's black, she's full-figured, she's proud of that. Her children are going to look up to her as the first black dwarf, blah, 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 first female dwarf, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all of that wrong. That's another video, but all of that wrong. And this is cringe beyond cringe. This is virtue signaling. No, she was the best for the role. No, if she's the best for the role, why did they create a character out of nowhere? Original character doesn't exist. Does not exist in Lord of the Rings. Created to virtue signal with all the check boxes she hits. I like this one for the simple fact that our one white guy, watch him smile. That's a smile of, spoilers, hi, I'm really Sauron. That's what that is right there. That's what that is. Let's go to that and let's pause on it. That's the I'm really Sauron smile. White man evil. Agenda all over the place. Stern Lenny Henry. Again, black hobbits. Virtue signaling. I'm sorry. Virtue signaling. Virtue signaling. Put in there because of the color of his skin. Original character created so they could put him in there for the color of his skin. How many times do we have to keep going over this? This is a lie. This is bullshit.
He's a she. He's a she. He's a she.
And this, if you were watching the real BBC yesterday, they had a good time in this one. This is their Celebrimbor. This is their Celebrimbor with his coiffed hair and his soccer mom dress. Another man in a dress. This is what they're pushing on us, guys. This is what they want to sell you. And it isn't Lord of the Rings. It's cringe. It's full of virtue signaling. These people, the majority of these people were not cast because of their acting ability being best for the role. They were cast because they checked the box. And it only helps to gird us and stir us into motivation to push back because of cringe bullshit like this. This is cringe. This does nothing to win people over. And anybody that is squealing over this, you're a liar. You are a stan. You are part of the Stanbase, not the fan base. This is not Lord of the Rings in roughly a month's time. We're literally 30 days away. Literally 30 days away. We will get our hands on the first 2 episodes. Join me and many others as we pick it apart. Join me when I host my show. This is Mordor Country, a panel show covering this every weekend. We're going to have fun with this because this is an affront. It is cringe. It should never have existed. And we're going to show each and every person why this agenda-driven dreck should be pissed on, shat on, and have the finger of shame and scorn pointed at it. All right, we are done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW Fifis. Hit the notification button, share my videos if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave comments, because I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Don't care what the Stans and the SJWs have to think, because 201, they are cowards behind keyboards, and I surely do hope that this video triggers each and every one of them. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.